You guys know that we all love talking about the newest and hottest trends in plastic surgery. Well, recently we've been wondering how far plastic surgery can go. Will plastic surgery get to the point where you can have your whole face transplanted, like face off? Or will you be able to change what your baby looks like before it's even born? Here to answer some of our questions about the future of plastic surgery is Dr. Zachary Gerut. Welcome, Dr. Gerut.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We're very excited to talk to you about all this stuff. We've been talking so much even before we started. Now, Dr. Gerut, will there be a time when people can get their whole face transplanted?
Well, actually, there will be a time. Right now, there are 2 medical centers in the United States that are seeking approval from the FDA to begin this kind of research. Naturally, it's going to be for reconstructive purposes. Somebody in a severe fire with horrible facial burns, somebody that looks like Freddy Krueger, for instance, they really can't have skin grafting to reconstruct their face, but a face transplant from a donor will allow them to have a completely new skin surface to their face.
Now, tell us about this new fat reducer.
The enzyme that is injected, it's actually something that I stumbled upon. It's an injectable enzyme, which is a protein which is found in our bodies naturally. If you put more of it than usual into one spot, it'll melt fat.
Which enzyme is that? It's
called collagenase, and its normal function is to melt collagen. We're constantly building up and breaking down our bodies, and collagen is broken down by collagenase. It turns out this also melts fat.
Well, let's take a look at it. While you're talking, go ahead. We have some pictures of the before
this is a woman who had what's called a lipoma, which is a lump of fat under her skin. And we're doing research on humans, and there she is afterwards. We're doing research on humans, but only on benign lumps of fat.
Before and after, you can see.
My parents' dogs used to get those.
Right, so what is that? What does that consist of?
It's a lump of fat, a benign tumor. It's not malignant, it's not cancer, it's just a lump of fat that it doesn't really grow, it just sits there under your skin.
Does it fill with fluid?
No, it's just fat, and it's the same fat you have everywhere else in your body, and the FDA won't give us permission to do cosmetic research, but we can do research on a problem that would otherwise require surgery. So we injected the collagenase into the lipoma, and it's gone.
Yay! Now you have, or you know of, injectable breast implants.
No, actually I don't have for sure, and I can't tell you. I would think that it's down the road perhaps 5 or hopefully less years. What they're going to be able to do someday is take a very small folded up breast implant empty bag full of a very concentrated salt, saline, the salt type, sodium chloride, put it into a tiny cut with some kind of injector, and then it will draw fluid into itself.
But now what would be the benefit of that? Is it less scarring, no anesthesia?
The scar would probably be this big. I'm sure you could do it with just a little Novocaine. And, of course, while you're walking around interacting with your normal social life and work, your breasts get slowly bigger.
Doctor, do you think that plastic surgery is going too far with the injectables and the
there's always going to be new injectables that a company is going to spend a fortune on the public relations to promote. But things that are in our distant future are things that right now we might think are crazy, just like they would think facelifts were crazy 200 years ago. We'll be able to, for example, do surgery on babies before they're born. Right now, they do that in rats. They can repair a cleft lip, a hair lip, in a rat prior to its birth by doing surgery in the uterus.
Isn't that fabulous?
It's fabulous stuff, sure.
We could take care of problems like that in utero.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much for sharing all this.
It's my pleasure.
We pride ourselves on knowing it all and knowing it
My pleasure.
For more information, you can log on to our website and learn all that we talked about today and so much more. Thank you, Dr. Gerut. Back in a moment.